So, I wanted to ask you something because you said you had some comments that people.
Yeah.
maybe
Let's talk about that real
We
quick.
should get into that.
Let's talk about that real quick. Okay, so as you know, with Alpha Nerds podcast,
Yeah.
we're getting out there. We're starting to get a little subscribers. Thank you for everybody who's subscribing. But I guess there's like some sort of negativity around the word alpha, and I'm trying to figure this out. I didn't know this.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know there's like a group of people out there that don't like the word. So here's a couple comments here. This one's from Logical Bananas. People really still call themselves alpha without any irony. Such little self-awareness.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. I got another one here from Brutus41. Alpha, in quotes, is attaching male insecurity to the idea of being a man.
Mm.
And I
Interesting.
I don't know where this is coming from. For me, like, alpha was just another word. I mean, I think we already said, like, nobody really calls themselves alpha.
Mm-hmm.
Our podcast is named Alpha Nerds just because it's a podcast. You see what I'm saying? It's a name of something. I don't know where this negative, I guess, realm around the word is coming from. For me, alpha is just being confident, I guess, and you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Being secure with who you are almost. But where's the negativity come from? I think it's being associated with being a douchebag or being like a mean person or being an a-hole.
Mm-hmm.
And that is so far away from me. Like, to me, if you're a douchebag, you're a douchebag. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Does this make any sense? Or
It makes a lot of sense to me. I think, like I said, first of all, I think that like males and men and masculinity is kind of like under attack, and maybe this is something like that's kind of it's played out a lot now, and it's being talked about a lot. But I do think that I did I send you that thing of James Cameron saying
Yes.
testosterone is like toxic and men should try to get rid of it.
you did send me that clip, and I've seen it a couple times now.
What?
I don't know where this is coming
How?
from, bro.
What?
I don't know. Man.
I don't even know if I want to talk about that so like too much more or anything, because it's
upsetting. It upset me when I seen this. It upset me.
Yeah,
And it really feels like they're trying to erase men.
I don't even know what to say about that. So
I know what I want to say, but it's not a nice thing, so I'm not going to say it.
So so when you look at the word alpha means like number one. It means like a leader. It means front runner. So when you look at it from a male perspective, that's all it is. It's like you're a leader. You're somebody. There's somebody that people can look to for like advice and like
help
lead
others,
and examples, and help others.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that you're like a perfectionist. It doesn't mean that you're like God sent. It doesn't mean that you're like this overarching like, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. But I think people just have this like this douchebag, like, I don't know if it's proper way to word it, but like connotation or association that like
with
you're
that
alpha,
word,
you're a douchebag.
and I don't know where that's coming from.
It means that you like you're misogynist and all this and all of this other stuff.
I don't know where that's coming from. Because I feel like these comments in particular and other ones, this isn't the only ones, and that's what they feel like.
Mm-hmm.
They feel like you're not a nice person if you're using that word, or if you consider yourself, alpha.
Or if we said number one nerds, would people be like, oh?
I don't think so. I think, number one. You know what I mean? It's just the word alpha.
If I said nerd leaders, captain of the nerds.
No, I think Captain Nerds is pretty cool.
I actually like that too. We could have thought that.
Nerds.
Or I don't know, nerd commander.
Yeah, they're not going to be like
nerd commanders.
Oh, commanders attaching males insecurities. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not hating on your comment, by the way. Like I love everybody's comments. when you comment something negative, here in Alpha Nerds, we're totally open to conversation. We're open to your opinions. We're open to your values. Everything that we say, you do not have to agree with. We
No.
actually like when you disagree. We love seeing the
it's
other
a
side of the
conversation.
coin.
It's a
Yeah,
conversation.
conversations, man. And we
And
send love to everybody.
you know-
We don't hate anybody, anything like that.
You know, and in those conversations, this is why like we like having them, because it opens your eyes to be like, like, could I?
Let me think about it.
Is that like a little, insecure to say that? And
Fact.
no,
Fact.
I disagree.
Yeah.
I think that people in their minds have come up with this like meaning and thought behind it that it could be perceived that way, but like when you look at the word and even how it's being used in like our title, it's a little, it's kind of like a pun, because you're like an alpha. You wouldn't if we are the person that this person is like saying we are, then we wouldn't be calling ourselves a nerd at the same time,
100%.
right?
100%.
It's like saying the stupid smart guy or
Yeah.
whatever. It's like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? That's my opinion.
No.
That's my opinion. I don't
agree.
think the person that they're describing that would call themselves alpha in the same sentence, text, title, or whatever would say nerd at the same time.
Yeah.
Right? To me,
The two almost don't
they
go
don't
together.
go together
No.
if you look at it from that perspective.
Yeah.
I just think, again, alpha means somebody to me. We went through this before. It means somebody to me, means somebody that's a leader, somebody that can that's kind of, commands respect. I think somebody with some mastery, somebody with some mystery, and that meets the beer requirements as a man to protect, provide, mainly that's it. Protect and provide.
Maybe we should talk about what we don't think alpha is. And for
Okay.
the top of that, I don't think alpha is someone who hurts anybody, someone who is not willing to help somebody, someone who's not a leader, someone who's fake or mean or anything like that. That's what I think alpha is not.
I don't
And for
think
some reason that's getting tied.
Yeah, I don't think alpha is somebody that does have to walk around screaming that they're alpha.
No,
right?
definitely not.
Alphas
don't do that.
I don't think you have to walk around being like, "Oh yeah, I'm alpha. I'm alpha."
No.
Which the funny thing is, even though it's in our podcast, I don't think we've ever been like, "Oh, I'm alpha."
Never in my life.
I've never said that.
Never in my life. We've said it on the podcast.
Yeah, we've used the word, but I've never said, "Hey, I'm alpha."
Exactly.
Right?
And that's because this is the name of the podcast.
I think maybe the most is I said what makes me alpha, or what maybe I might have said that, but I don't think I've said I've if I am using that, or if I have, I've rarely used that word.
if we've used it on the podcast, that's just in the context of the conversation.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason. But we never walked around life.
Saying that.
I've never gone up to a girl, I'm alpha, eh?
I'm alpha soul.
What's
you
up?
should mess with me. You should, if you know what's good for you, if you want to be upgraded right now, just hop in.
And
the
if
whip
some
with
dude
this
is doing
alpha.
that, I'm sorry, you're not.
No,
you're
that's
not.
whack, man.
You're
That's
not.
whack.